Thank you so much for being here, and if you're new here, hello. My name is Ashley. I run things here at Gal. My hair is already driving me nuts. It's Monday, friends. It's Monday, which means it's grocery haul day. I'm very excited about today's haul. I don't have much to chat about in the beginning. Normally, I talk about all the things, I give all the updates, but I actually had a vlog go up over the weekend, so I will link that in the cards if you kind of want to like catch up a little bit. I will kind of leave it to that video. I am going to talk about just like my shopping experience today, what I'm making for the week, and all that jazz. If you don't want to hear that and you just want to jump straight to the haul, there's always a timestamp in the description box where you can click ahead, you can jump ahead, and I will take no offense. So today I went to Aldi, and it's Friday today, so I went like midday. I mean, right now it's 1:30. Midday on a Friday. It wasn't insane, it wasn't crazy. I got to go on my own. My mother-in-law has Daisy for the day, so I got to like take my time, peruse. It was just like the best shopping experience today. A subscriber actually asked if I could do an Aldi haul, and it kind of been in the back of my mind that I wanted to go there. I don't go there very frequently. I could maybe count on probably like 2 hands how many hauls I've done from Aldi. It's just not somewhere that I go all the time, and I part of me wants to say like I need to start going more, but I know me and y'all know me, and I don't not go there often because I don't like it or because I don't think they carry enough things or anything like that. It's truly because I love grocery shopping. Like, we stand grocery shopping over here, and I like going to all the different stores. But that being said, I was pleasantly reminded today how much I enjoy shopping at Aldi. I frequently chat about Trader Joe's and talk about how when I pay at the end, when the cashier tells me my total, very frequently I'm like, oh, really? Like, the bottom line, you know, what I'm gonna spend for the day shocks me, like surprises me a lot. Because I feel like at Trader Joe's especially, you're getting kind of like specialty items and things that are a little bit more costly. So once I hear that final number, it's like, oh, like I'm very pleasantly surprised. Where I feel like Aldi is kind of like the same, but on another level, where for me at Aldi, it's like individual items. Like, oh my God, that's 89 cents. Oh my God, that's $1.19. Oh my God, that cilantro is 19 cents. That's how much the cilantro is today. So kind of like in that same vein where it's just, I can't get over how cheap things are there. So let's talk about what I'm making this week, because this was a big haul. This was a big haul. I needed a lot of things. I'm making everything that I'm making this week, aside from we're doing breakfast for dinner one night and then we'll be out one night, but everything else that I'm making, what we're doing for lunches, and then the other 4 meals that I'm making, all came from this book. I will put it up on the screen right now. It's the Skinny Taste One and Done cookbook. My mom got it for me for my birthday back in August, and I think I've made like 2 or 3 things. I've flipped through it a handful of times, but I've never actually like sat down and planned my week around that book. I love Skinny Taste. I've been following her blog for years at this point, and this cookbook is so fabulous because it's all one and done. So it's like skillet meals, sheet pan meals, things you can do in the air fryer, Instant Pot. It's just all very easy recipes. So I'm cooking, like I said, my 4 meals and my lunches are all coming from that book. So we're doing a jalapeno popper frittata, roasted sausage, peppers, and potatoes, giant turkey meatball parm, chicken katsu, and pineapple slaw. And then for lunches, I'm doing a navy bean, bacon, and spinach soup. I will say that it is so nice to flip through a cookbook and not have to think about how you're gonna change a recipe to make the carbs super low, or think to yourself, well, there's no way in hell I can eat that because it's not, you know, 6 carbs for the meal. All of these are low carb friendly, what I would consider to be low carb friendly. I think maybe the turkey meatball parm and the jalapeno popper frittata for me are ones I would consider keto friendly because the carbs are low enough. But it's just nice to kind of have that surge of creativity again when it comes to like allowing myself to cook meals that I never used to eat on keto and that I never used to cook on keto. So that was like really eye-opening to me, and it just made the process fun. I love cookbooks, so I literally just like curled up in bed last night with my pen and paper and my cookbook and like went to town, and I'm really excited for this week's worth of meals. So in terms of what I was able to get, there were only 2 things that Aldi didn't have, and that was kind of my mission today. Was I don't want to go to another store. So you'll see kind of where I had to pivot on certain things, but they did not have rosemary. And what was the other thing they didn't have? Oh, I needed black sesame seeds for the slaw that I'm gonna do with the chicken katsu. Neither of those are the end of the world. The sesame seeds, I'm just gonna leave out. And then the rosemary, I literally needed just like a sprig of rosemary. I'm just gonna use dried rosemary. I mean, I know it's not the same as fresh, but like I said, I'm not going to another store. But the fact that I was able to get like everything else on my list and then a couple fun throw-in items, I'm more than happy with that. So let's go ahead and jump in. We'll start with produce. I'll show you everything that I picked up and then tell you how much I spent. All right, y'all, I got so much produce. It is out of hand. I got a huge bag of potatoes. I think there's 5 in here. I only needed 2, but that was not an option. You had to buy them by the bag. So I got this, some green onion, a bag of carrots, some jalapenos. I got 2 avocados, 3 apples, as well as raspberries and strawberries for Daisy. A bag of onions, similar to the potatoes. I only needed 2, but that wasn't a choice, so I had to get a bag. We got some celery hearts. I picked up this avocado ranch chopped kit. I have had their Southwest chopped salad kit before, but never this one. It also says new, so I don't know if it's like brand new or just like a new formulation. I believe it's 6 net carbs a serving. I needed 2 red bell peppers. They did not have that, they just had this, so we're gonna work with it. It's gonna be fine. Picked up that. A bag of spinach, and then I also needed cabbage, shredded cabbage for the slaw. They did not have like what I kind of had in my mind, which was like the finely shredded cabbage you can get at Trader Joe's. This is totally fine. This will work. This will do. All right, dairy. I think it might be for that meatball recipe, or it might be for the frittata. I don't know, but I need like 6 egg whites. I am not going through 6 eggs just to get the egg whites. So I picked up just a carton of them. It's just gonna make things easier. A dozen eggs, some yogurts for Daisy. Definitely not my favorite, but again, didn't want to go to another store. I prefer the Stonyfield organic yogurt in the pouch, or even the Target organic Good and Gather ones, but these will get us through the week and we will all survive. I picked up this block of habanero cheddar. I've purchased this once before. It is so spicy, but it's so delicious, so I'm excited to have this in there just for snacking purposes this week. Some Colby Jack for Daisy. Obviously we can enjoy that too. Whipped cream cheese. I got a bag of shredded mozzarella, and then I picked these up. So they did have the folio cheese wraps in cheddar, but for some reason that is not appetizing to me. A cheddar wrap, I don't know why. Like, I love cheddar cheese, but I think just because mozzarella is a little bit more mild, I opted for these ones. I'm pumped to do some type of like turkey wrap, or I also picked up some pepperoni, so maybe some type of like pizza-ish wrap. Throw some marinara in there with some pepperoni and I don't know, olives or something. So I'm intrigued to try these. I'll definitely let you know how they are. Macros wise, you can see for a slice, 90 calories, 6 fat, 0 carbs, and 8 protein. Beverages, I got these cans of sparkling rosé. I have purchased these once before. They're delicious. I really like them. They're $4.99 at that. And then I picked up this bottle of Sauvignon Blanc. The plan was to pick up like a bottle of something, but like, look at this really cute label. Y'all know I'm that person, so I could not say no. I couldn't resist. Meat, you guys, so much meat. I feel like I got so much produce and so much meat for what I spent. We have some Italian mild sausage. This is gonna be for that roasted pepper sausage potato sheet pan dish. Some ground turkey, and then some thin sliced breast fillets for the chicken katsu. I also needed bacon, and then I didn't need this, but I wanted this. I love just having this in there to snack on, and like I said, I think this will be a good combo as like a snack, or even paired with some other things for lunches for the week if I don't feel like that soup that I'm making. So I picked up some pepperoni as well. My lonely little frozen item here, I just picked up these heat and serve sausage links. I feel like I've noticed that when we do breakfast for dinner, I'd much rather have sausage than bacon for whatever reason. I prefer the patties, like the Jimmy Dean patties, but they didn't have any. They had their own brand of patties, but they were like the size of a hamburger patty, and that's not my jam. So I just got these, similarly to like the yogurt. These will get us through the week, but wherever I go next week, I'll definitely pick up like the Jimmy Dean or something similar. Okay, so many aisle items. Where do I even start? Okay, I got a bag of flour. I forgot to mention this. I was gonna chat about this in the beginning, but when was it? Maybe 4 nights ago, I cleaned out my entire pantry. I took everything out, I dust busted, I wiped everything down, I threw away things that were old. Everything is nice and neat and clean in there, and it makes my heart so happy. I had 2 bags of flour, and both of them were expired. So I got this. I do need 2 tablespoons for a recipe, but more as just like I like to have flour in there when I need it. So a bag of flour. I needed some gallon Ziploc bags. I found this in their like, you know, like Aldi finds, or their like notable items section. My guess is that this is gonna be similar to the Trader Joe's herbs popcorn. So y'all know I'm on a popcorn kick right now, so I'm excited to try that. Some chicken broth, low carb tortillas. These are 5 net carbs. I love these ones. There's just something about them that's like more delicious to me than the Mission ones. I don't know what that something is, but they're really, really good. A handful of things for Daisy, some raisins, some applesauce, which I actually need for a recipe anyway, and then she can just kind of like eat the rest of it. And some mini muffins. In terms of like canned items and spices, I needed a thing of pumpkin puree. I'm gonna be making some low carb, actually they're keto friendly cookies, so I needed that. Some pineapple, 3 cans of Great Northern beans, 2 cans of tomato paste. I'm just about out of onion powder and garlic powder, so I picked up both of those, and I'm all the way out of pepper, so I got a pepper grinder. And then I found this in the same section as the popcorn, and it's just pasta. It's just macaroni, but it's Halloween pasta. How cute is that? Bats and spiders, and yeah, pumpkins, and I just thought it was so cute. So I'm gonna make this next week for Daisy, and I'm sure she will just be thrilled. So for all of that, I spent $110. I am like so over the moon with that total. There were a couple things that I put in my cart, like speaking about just like paying attention to prices, there were a couple things that I put in where I was like, like I think the popcorn was $3. I think the pasta was $3 too. Like things that were not necessities, things that were not on my list where I'm like, do you really need that? Or like the cheese wraps were $4 something. So I was very happy with the total, $110 for the week, and I got everything that I needed. We are being we're not like tightening the purse strings, so to speak, but we're just being very mindful about what we're spending on everything. We're really trying to save to buy a home here soon, and buy something a little bigger. And so we're trying to be very mindful about what we're spending. So like as soon as I came home, I like wrote over on my whiteboard like how much I spent on groceries, and that's like the best way for us to do it. So anyways, I'm just happy with what I spent this week. I'm actually excited to put everything away. Like I said, my pantry, you guys, oh my god, it is so nice and neat and clean. And then yesterday I cleaned out this bad boy. I took everything out, I wiped down everything, I threw away tons of stuff that was either expired or about to be expired, mostly like condiments, but everything's just so like nice and neat and clean, and I'm kind of excited to put stuff away. It's the Virgo in me. Like I'm not only do I love to organize things and put things in their place, but I really like to do it when the place is really clean. So I'm gonna go do that, get all this stuff put away, and I will see you guys on Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday's gonna be a what I eat in a day, and then Friday will be a recipe video. So look forward to that, and I will see you on Wednesday. Bye friends.